My name's Dave, and this is my story. I think I started drinking from the age of 15. Socially, I'd go out and just go and get drunk, just because it's what your friends do, you know? And if they're doing it, why shouldn't you do it? If it's good for them, it's good for you. I just got introduced to drugs and stealing and stuff like that. Until it was pretty much part of my daily routine. One day where I went to this festival, I just decided, you know, why not? I'll go all out. So I bought some beers, I bought some weed, and I just thought, you know what, yeah, let's just make a time of this, have a good time. So within a couple of hours, I'm pretty sure I was drunk off my face and pretty high. I can't remember much of that day at all, to be honest. What I do remember is just waking up, must have been 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, in some girl's tent. I didn't have a clue who she was. And I was covered in sick, I was covered in blood. It was obvious I was in a massive state, and when I woke up I just thought, wow, is this how my life's really gotten? Is this how low I've sunk? So I got my things and I just decided to walk back to where my friends were camping because, you know, I was tired and just thought, you know, I just need to go and sleep for a bit. And I'd sobered up and I'd realised I'd been a bit stupid. And as I was walking back to where my friends were staying, they saw me approaching, and as they saw me coming, they just turned around to me and in stronger words said, "You're a screw up. We don't want to know you. We don't want you to be around us. Go away." And I just remember thinking, wow, what must I have done to be that much of a screw up? So I walked away and walked to the edge of this field where no one was camping. I was literally alone. And I remember just sitting in the corner of this field by myself and sitting there and just feeling so lonely. As I was sitting there in that field, I had a few good minutes, I think, just by myself, and I remember hearing this voice, and it wasn't like my conscience, and because I grew up in church, I knew that this was God speaking to me, and I remember him just saying to me, "Are you happy?" And I remember thinking, well, stupid question, how can I be happy? And then I remember just having this conversation with God, and one thing that he really said that really just stood out to me was, "You may have left me, but I've never left you. You chose to walk away from that relationship that you had with me, but I never left you for a single second." And then I remember him just asking me if I remembered the Easter story. And quite arrogantly, I was like, yeah, I know. You sent Jesus onto earth so he could die for all our sins. And I remember him saying, yeah, I did, but he died for your personal sins. He's died for every single thing that you've done wrong, for the lies you've told, for all the people that you've misused, for the things you've stolen, for all the people you've hurt. I died just so you could have that second chance. And I remember just thinking, wow, that's the most selfless thing I've ever heard. Like, there's someone who wants to have a relationship with me, and they've done something so selfless without me having to do anything for that. And I think that's the day that I just started to take God a bit more seriously. God has just made me a completely different person. God has given me a relationship that will never falter. You know, I've now got someone who won't leave, who no matter how many times I muck up, how many times I mess up, because I will and still do, because you know, I'm not perfect, no one is, but forgiveness is always there. If there's any verse in the Bible that's really spoken to me, it's been Luke 23 verse 43, when Jesus just says to the criminal on the cross that's next to him, if you believe in me, then truly you will be in paradise. If we have this relationship with Jesus, then if we choose to accept him and have him in our life and live with him, then that gift of eternal life and just being with him is there for us, and it costs nothing. My name's Dave. This is my story. And I will be a light.